Select bars to infinity and beyond. Well, you past the response. Dudes truly just have no clue how to continue on. Bunch of snakes slither away on in the lawn. Be gone, you've been forewarned. Flows of peach breached by the swarms. Legendary forms transform into storms. Halo with some mini horns. Mind one of a kind like Play-Doh. Heart and soul swole like a volcano. Troll on these dudes recruits who be living so rude. Never give it no fruit, so the youth know no truth. Deprived of the divine nectar, yet always strive to do better. Yet always had to provide and survive just to barely get by. Fairly empty and soul consciousness, the evils possessed, yet let go is to be fully complete and forever whole. Blessed deeper levels of my conscience I want to access and excess, even if I have to dive to the bottom of the bowl. It's a slow process. You gotta earn your notches, transverse through the darkness, harness these wonderful charges. Lovable operas, notice mine worth a few commas, open to it all, yet they wanna stay small. They mind like boxes, tape tight with the scotches. Care for no responses from the heartless, godless, regardless of the energy they harness. Promise no average Thomas would ever be able to understand the synopsis. Magnum opus like one of the loudest potent doses. Hocus pocus, regain focus and demolish the hopeless, soulless, bogus jokers, ferocious cobras that strike their psyche will never be able even to notice how they be striking so potent, words so potent, ain't no joking. This is hot to the NTELEKT. Who is next up on the beat?
Top beast with the smooth delivery, the chivalry of rap, breaking moves to misery. The mechanic is back, don't you move or mimic me, or see the tools that I use to rewrite history. Higher density artillery, but wolf's agility, they scar like virility with meek humility. No more asking like a silly fool, thinking it's cool. Let's drop a jewel on his head, he's in a sensible mood. Hit the snooze, take him back to rest. He just a man of flesh, dealing with the unknown creature. Feature the sight of death, sire of the reaper. Teach him, beat him to half his breath, cast him in the abyss and see if he can pass the test. The soul leaves the body into another plane where higher species guiding you through the terrain. This insane paradox comes together when it's off the top, and if you think not, study the shift during the equinox. The speakers pop when the guard gets hot, and those who oppose vanish like a whack album flop. Hip-hop is an art form that might just get your heart torn out of your chest plate. The conqueror, you met your fate. Hit him with the back of the hammer for lack of grammar. See his stamina or leave him for the medical examiner. There's been challenges, none worth crucifying, all been trash. So I sit back and remain silent. Why speak if the opponent is squeamish? Beat him with the iron for trying, cause he's anemic. If I said it, I mean it. It's strange, the rain's killing season. He look heated, guess somebody left his brains beating. Leave him for the leeches, catch him while he dreaming, cut the tongue so the vocals remain speechless. I'm the last of a lost breed, hard of a boss beat. So take heed, follow the lead and read the creed. I need no introduction when dismantling beats. Leave him naked, denying the drums from the percussion. Who are you to be discussing grown folks' business? Leave him with a concussion, he a stone cold witness. Consider this a vengeance, leave him in the back of the woods like what's good and ain't no pretending. Your defense is pretentious, not to mention that beef dead it. We said it and let the lead call before it ended.